to the line of scrimmage. Linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
On second down, here's Herbert. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Third down and 1. Herbert now. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Herbert on first down now. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him.
Myles Garrett is scary.
Okay, let's decide.
Let's put the ball back on the ground.
Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback,
yeah,
you got to make that throw, right?
Yeah.
That's got to be complete.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, Christian.
McCaffrey on the counter.
That was a bad run by me.
This one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Such a freaking good play.
Work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Now 2nd and 3. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is
Dot City,
He's
Pat.
got it. Touchdown, LA. Paris Campbell from 17 yards out. And the Chargers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Oh, dang, I didn't notice Derwin walked past the X
On
factor.
2nd down, Thompson Robinson escaping the pressure right.
Oh, no way.
That's
crazy.
It's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete.
I just got cooked in way too many spots on that play.
Down to the edge of the red zone. That goes for a gain of 31.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Nick Chubb thinks that he's prime Marshawn Lynch apparently. So that's pretty great.
Love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They run it again with Chubb. Fights loose. And he's going to be
Nick Chubb just made Derwin James look like a little girl.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Like, I honestly can't do much else on my run defense. I just don't have any abilities.
2 minutes left in the opening half. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies.
If I could play run defense, we would probably be able to
and that one ended up going backwards.
I don't do run defense apparently.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Thompson Robinson here from the gun. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That was good defense for sure.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Walk in right here.
Thompson Robinson now. Eluding the pressure right.
Yes, sir.
Get it here to the 10-yard
for the program.
line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Hopkins' kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So
he gets the ball at half, so it'd be nice if I could add one more touchdown. Because we both had 2 possessions each. So if I can get up, if I can get at least a field goal, I think I can put this game away.
For 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Herbert. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
Forced out to his left. That is caught.
What a play that was.
Right at the 45-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Williams brings it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because
he finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 15 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Okay, right?
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Ready.
And again, it's Chubb. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And they're going to speed things up here.
And cycle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Here's Thompson Robinson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Ready, ready.
The DTR going to throw it here. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
The team,
Deion
the
Henry
squad is
in
feeling
there to
solid
bring
in the
him down.
season.
I'd say it's not panic.
If Jordan was
time
still in
yet, but
retirement,
let's be
I'd make the
honest,
playoffs
an
easy
empty
this year. I'll
possession
probably
here,
end up going like 8 and 9 though.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Thompson Robinson off of play action. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, they're certainly in a bad
Maybe
way right
maybe this is
now.
my breakout season where I go from being mid to slightly above average.
You know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's
3 touchdowns for Mike is crazy.
Chargers. Mike Williams with now 3 week 1 touchdowns. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Round 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Down.
The Browns drive about to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Akella Witherspoon.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder, because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Gotta get Jalen Reagor some love right here.
Now it's Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Jalen Reagor. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week one is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout.
There he goes left side. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play that time for Cleveland. 47 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
At the 24-yard line.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. From the gun, it's Thompson Robinson. And this one's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up third and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Ready?
Thompson Robinson now. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Okay,
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Yellow.
Going for it. Thompson Robinson. Flush to his right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy.
Week 1 went about as good as Week 1 could have gone, to be honest.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time.
Kind of
to
glad
look
it's
up
third down
before
so I
he
can
was
pass the
planted
ball
in the
without
backfield.
feeling
That
guilty.
second down play nets a -4. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the
I'm gonna
highlight
have
reel,
Campbell or
but it
Williams
will
over
be
the
the
middle.
focus of the film session that the team has to sit through.
Never mind, Myles Garrett is a menace to society, chat. No way, I just said chat. That's crazy.
In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Now that was a passer's
First
nightmare.
punt of the season
front
comes
door totally shut down by
end
the
of the third
defense.
quarter.
They kept going backwards, hoping
First
to find
game.
another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end.
I was practicing these coffin corner punts during training camp, so I got them dialed in.
On EA Sports. Here's J.K. Scott now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Got it.
The Browns drive about to get started. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new
5
level
for 17
this second
is
half.
crazy.
No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Ready up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Thompson Robinson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play that time for Cleveland. 63 yards.
That rookie Big Cuz has is crazy, but he's like 6'10".
Get a lot better here. Defensively, they're fortunate. This is
He's
not a
literally
touchdown,
Megatron.
but he's just been
Kinda crazy.
absolutely unstoppable, and he comes up with yet another gigantic play.
Thompson Robinson to throw on first down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to
That
stop
wide
him
receiver
before he
has
could
to
get
be
that
at
steam
least
going.
6'7", because that guy who just made look tiny is a 6'3" corner. So, like, actually kind of crazy. I have 2 6'3" corners, and then
22
he's
needle.
making them look tiny.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage.
6'8"
amidst
is
traffic.
wild.
But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
I don't think they make 6'8" corners, so nothing I can do about that. Got a linebacker on him right now. Maybe I'll hit it.
52.
Oh, we got Derwin on him.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Fight. 97. Ball is red.
Brings up 4th and 1.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And
Derwin
it's
James is the
incomplete.
answer, I
They
guess.
cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
It's 2nd and 8.
In motion left goes a tight end. Herbert off of play action. And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And
Great. I deserve that.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down.
See, look, all my kicks are always off by so much. It's kind of crazy.
Simply a merciless pass rush.
I need this game to end. I'm supposed to be somewhere in 10 minutes. And it's 30 minutes away. Time management is definitely not one of my strong suits.
Here we go, set.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Erie, I don't know how to say your name, but if you're still in, I just say Erie, but if you're still in here, have you ever performed a choir concert with like an orchestra before?
We're seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Yeah, bro, doing it with an orchestra performing with an orchestra is sick. I joined choir for this term just because I needed something to fill space in my schedule. Well, and I like singing, but I don't know. We perform on, it's pretty cool.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And we are inside of 2 minutes left.
Had like 10 high schools from around the area come. It's crazy.
They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Ready?
Thompson Robinson. Now he's flushed out left. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
First and 10, Thompson Robinson.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Carolina's quarterback
and
sucks.
that is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
On the ready?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Thompson Robinson now to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards to pick up.
Yeah, I joined I got in the chamber choir is what it's called or something. So it's like the best one in my school. It's a lot of fun. We're going on tour to New York in March, so I'm excited for that.
Are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Ready?
Play action. Now Thompson
Forgot to do my
Robinson.
adjustments. He's just chucking.
Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I'm not sure how many we're doing right now. We're working on like 7 in class right now. But we'll probably cut it down for the tour just because, yeah, we're a high school. We're a high school from Utah.
Line of scrimmage again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Yeah, the Requiem thing we did, or like most of the big thing with the orchestra was like 15 songs.
Thompson Robinson throwing here. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Yeah, there's no stopping. There's no stopping Shaw.
Get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass in the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the
I can't control what I sound like. I just am talking. I mean, I guess I could. I don't really care what I sound like, to be honest.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now down to 20.
The score, Chargers 35, Browns 15.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game. And they're going to
I did not mean to score that. I was trying to go down on the one. That's my bad.
Touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score, Chargers 42, Browns 15.
I don't even know what that means, man.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
I'm going to have to watch the stream back and see what my voice actually sounds like, because I've never heard it over the stream before.
Return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and
I kind of got a
to
cold right now, too, so it is what it is.
Let's go now.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is DTR. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Well, I'm literally supposed to be somewhere in 2 minutes. I don't know why I didn't just go down on the onside kick and kneel down. Whatever. It is what it is.
Ready, break.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Thompson Robinson here from the gun. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Ready.
84 speed wide receiver, crazy. That doesn't matter though, apparently, because Buddy's still cooking me.
They'll run for it. Chubb.
Running the ball
down
25 points, 30 seconds
No
after
reason
snap.
not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the 1st down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed to, and they